So let's do, now that the Dems are basically going to call for impeachment, let's look at Donald Trump's mental state. He's over, I think, speaking at some embassy somewhere. There's a star card. Some of you said that this deck freaks you out. I don't know what to tell you. You've seen it before. This is not new. Because I posted a picture of the card that I was missing that I got back. So you've seen this before. It ain't going nowhere. So, Donald Trump. What's on your mind? Three of Wands. Counterattack. That's what's on his mind. The Three of Wands is about, waiting on your ships to come in, waiting on your commerce, waiting on your building to open. So he is waiting on his plan of action. He's going to try to counterattack with something other than the Dems and the Ukraine witch hunt. The world. So this is his counterattack. Something on the world stage. We'll all see it and hear about it because he's not a secretive person. Well, he tries to be, but, he can't hold water, as we say. Then there's the Five of Wands. Conflict. Politics. That's what crosses you. So have fun with that. Ace of Wands. New action of some sort. Seven of Wands. Defending. So right now, his mental state is, what do we do next? We have got to hit back. We've got to fight this and this and this and this. And we'll see. Right now, he feels like he's in the right, just from these cards. I'm looking for the Nine of Swords, but here is the Five of something. If you get this deck, you do have to read the book. I don't know what that is. Is it a wand or is it a sword? So it looks like a sickle, so I'm going to say it's a sword, but in this deck you don't know. It's a sword. So, dishonor. Now we come to the nitty-gritty. See, right here he feels like he's right. He has to defend, there's new actions, there's conflict and embattlement. And then right here you have the dishonor. So he's trying to resort to the old tricks and yeah, then there's the devil. And then judgment is in his fear. So he is biting the nails very much so right now. Because, there are some people in this world who delude themselves into thinking they're always right, but he knows he's wrong. This is dishonor and the devil. The devil is dishonor in itself. Like, he knows he's done wrong. He knows that not only is he waiting on the ship to come in, but this in particular ship is full of FBI agents and something like that. So he's not in a good place. And then he fears judgment. Of course you do. His hopes is for the dark money to come in and save him. That's Three of Pentacles. He needs his bars and his Jim Jordans and whatever their names is. Strategy. This is why I say counterattack. Seven of Swords. There's a strategy, something sneaky he's trying to do. There's this, just this overwhelming, I need to get out of this. What's behind the strategy? The King of Pentacles. So there is trying to hold on to the money, trying to be more resourceful. Your word of warning, Donald, is news about the money. Nancy got it. So even if this Ukraine thing doesn't get you, the money thing got you. King of Swords. Impeachment might take too long, so it's up to you whether you resign or not. But we'll see. Stranger things have happened. The Strength. And Death. So he feels a very strong change is coming. Substantial. Like a substantial change. Like something that's just... that will leave a mark. Like this will leave a mark. So let's go back there. So he has some plans off the ground that he's working on that will be on the world stage for everyone to see. There is some conflict and embattlement because this is what it's all about. There is some defending. There is a new action around that defending. And it's because of the dishonor and the devil. He does fear judgment and then hopes that the dark money will come save him. He does have a strategy, trying to be more resourceful with what he has, so calling in all the favors he possibly can. But someone close to you is going to bring a message you do not want, or a message that hurts you in the end. There is you. You are your only solace. You are your only way out of this. This is the King of Swords. And there is a major change coming that will leave a mark. And I feel as though, I hate to say this because it kind of sounds like getting the hopes up, but I think this makes a major mark on history, not necessarily you. So do you feel as though you are effed, like you said, that your time is coming to an end? Is that what you feel? The only deck I cannot shuffle because the card stock is like too thick to shuffle. This is like water resistant and all this. But anyway, do you feel as though this is the end? King of Swords comes right back up. This is you, like I just said. They do stick together. Knight of Pentacles. You want those resources. Three of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. And the Chariot. You think this is your effort, your last ditch effort. Donald Trump and the resourceful people around him trying to call in all the favors you can, that this could possibly lead you to a victory with the Chariot card. Hard fought victory, but victory nonetheless. So he feels embattled but hopeful.